What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to yet another moto-vlog with the MZR fam. You got here myself, Thomas, on a 1983 R80 RT, and you got Angelo on his Harley Davidson Super Glide Custom. Thing looks badass. He just put new Viking bags in the back. They look great. He's not fully in love with them, but he does. It's better than what he had before, and they're way more sturdy. They just don't hold too much, but other than that, he freaking loves them. They look great. Look, nice and sleek. Bike looks good. Anyways, today is a beautiful, beautiful day. Today is a Wednesday, actually. Say Wednesday or Thursday? No, today's a Thursday. And we are going for an afternoon ride down to the Finger Lakes, more specifically, Canandaigua Lake. We're going to a couple stores down there that we need to pop in, but we figured it would be a great opportunity to get on the camera and introduce the R80 RT to the channel, the MotoVlog channel, that is, because we have yet to do any videos with this bike. Excuse my windscreen, I know I have to get a new one, and if it's kind of a pain in the butt to look through, well, at least you're not riding the bike and having to look through it. But in the meantime, you got your AC vents down here. I got those open. Not actually AC, it's just airflow. You got compartments here and there, and then the two bags in the back. This thing's mint. I got all the stock parts for it. I just don't have the bottom fairing attached. I have to take the exhaust off to do that. But anyways, yeah, the thing runs great. Just hit 50,000. I've put about 400 miles on this thing so far, and nothing but good experiences each time. So we're just gonna go on this cruise. What? How did we do that? Oh, no, you know how the Cardo has a plug that plugs into this? Have a splitter and plug my mic that goes into the GoPro into the Cardo, so then it'll connect. I think it could work. Yeah, that's a great idea. We might have to go to Walmart. No, it doesn't matter. Honestly, when I motovlog, I never know what to say. I just start talking. Like, do you have any topics I should talk about? So guys, as we are riding on this little journey down to the Finger Lakes, it's about a 40-minute ride. We're gonna take our time. We're taking the back roads. The throughway is pretty boring, so we get beautiful scenic areas like this. It doesn't get better. All right, so the latest and greatest, as you can see on his helmet, maybe right there, I'll zoom in on it, he is wearing the Cardo Pack Talk Edge. And as you can see in the mirror here, I am also wearing a Cardo Pack Talk Edge. Shout out to Cardo. Thank you for hooking the MZR fam up. What's up, my brother? Thank you for hooking the MZR fam up and changing our whole experience of riding a motorcycle. Personally, we haven't ridden without one since we've gotten it. I don't think we ever will ride without one because A, it's just safer. B, it's way more enjoyable. You could do so many things, hands-free. Wow, this reminds me of like Georgia. That little pass of trees we went through, I felt like I was in Georgia. Great road. Anyway, more and more we use these comms, we're starting to learn more about them and all these freaking features. Like today, we just learned how to mute it, and we just learned how to skip songs and all that stuff. And the more and more we use it, the more and more we learn about it, the better the experience gets. Now, the one thing that we are... Wow. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. So the one thing that we are trying to figure out... Let's do a quick shift. Oh. Yo, I love quick shifting this bike without a clutch. But one thing we've been trying to figure out is clearly, like, he can hear me talk, right? Angelo can hear me talking right now. However, we can't connect his sound to the GoPro. We're trying to figure that out. There is a way. It's not that we can't. We just need to keep messing around with things. But you can see, well, we're talking, and we want to be able to immerse both of our conversations into the camera. So the next motovlog, we will have that worked out, no problem, and we're going to have a trip planned to just kind of test the waters. But more importantly, Angela and I have a trip planned in the end of September, and we're gonna do our first motorcycle tour. And it's gonna involve thousands of miles of riding and very scenic experiences. We're going over to BJ over at Brick House Builds open house, but we're not just going on the trip for that. We're going on the trip for an experience that will last a lifetime of memories and a chance that we probably won't really ever get again. And so we're gonna execute, well no, it's not that, but it's like, it's upon us. We have the opportunity. If we don't do it now, who knows when we'll do it. And we're planning on planning out a nice journey that is very scenic, back roads, trying to get off the thruway as much as possible. Obviously it's impossible to avoid it entirely, but yeah, it's gonna add more time by avoiding the thruway, but who wants to go on a journey on a motorcycle on a straight road that looks the same for hundreds of miles? Not me. So, right, straight. So, if you guys don't know, Canandaigua Lake is one of the most beautiful lakes in the country. And a little fun fact, it is like top 5 or top 3 richest lake to have own real estate on. So that's a cool little fun fact. It's right behind Lake Tahoe and Lake Powell. So it's super clean water. All the Finger Lakes are gorgeous. Wine country, they call it. See, the thing about New York is when you forget about the city and you consider where we live, which is upstate New York, gorgeous, look at that, which is upstate New York, basically an hour from Canada. You have the Great Lakes, you have Lake Erie, you have Lake, yeah, I know we used to valet there. You have Lake Erie, you have Lake Ontario, so on and so forth, but mainly Lake Erie and Ontario are the ones that surround us. And in addition to that, you have the Finger Lakes, and in the spring, summer, fall, these areas are gorgeous. It's hilly, there's terrain, there's, what's that? There's 11 Finger Lakes, yeah. And it's gorgeous. This part of New York is gorgeous. So it's really great riding. And yes, it's teamed up with the Adirondack Mountain region, if you've ever heard of that. Lake George. Where was the Olympics? Lake Placid. You know, those areas. So similar attire. Obviously the Adirondack Mountains are quite larger and a bit more mountainous, but we have rolling hills over in the Finger Lakes regions. There's some ski resorts. Yeah, not bad. Alright, let's get a nice second gear pull here. Show you guys how strong this R80 runs with 50K on it. Oh, she just goes. The left in 4 miles, perfect. I wonder how it looks through this. I don't know. You always got to say hi to the fellow biker by giving them a wave. It's a respect thing and safety thing. It's more of an intuition type of thing, like what do they call that shit? Superstitious. If you don't do it, I'm superstitious. But yeah, so we are about halfway to our destination, and in the meantime I'll give you guys a little update on the CB450 build. Right now I'm having a little bit of work done to it to get some parts so the calipers fit and clear the spokes. That's too much specification that needs to be had, but basically in the next 2 weeks or so the bike will be fully wired up. The exhaust will be done, at least tacked up in the next, I don't know, couple weeks as well. So I'm projecting the end of September to be the timeline of wrapping things up fully, for sure, hopefully by then. I don't see why that's not possible. With the help of people like Angelo, you know, it helps things get done a little bit smoother and quicker. Nothing's ever easy, but we'll make it work. I'm ready to finish that thing and be done. My new favorite thing is the K100. The K100 I got is freaking dope. We actually just did a full paint correction on it. My brother helped me do a full paint correction on it. We ceramic coated it and put a hydrophobic serum on top. So that thing revived right back to brand new showroom. Obviously there's some chips and cracks here and there just because it's so old, but wait, hang on, I got a phone call. Old. Nice Ducati. As we were talking about the Cardos and how much we love them, and honestly they haven't brought anything else but benefit to our riding lives, to our lives, and to our safety of riding. And if you guys are interested, you can use this code right here, MZR, and the link down below in the description to get yourself 10 to 15% off a purchase of select models. In addition to that, on 4th and 5th, Monday and Tuesday of next week for the holiday, Cardo is running a special offer for people for affiliate links, and it's up to 25% off the whole site. So you can get yourself a Cardo Pack Talk Edge, top of the line, the best of the best, what everyone longs for a solid 25% off, which is a hugely substantial discount. Highly consider it because it's around a $100 discount. I don't know the exact math on it, but no, I think it's over 100. I think it's like 290, 110 bucks or something. And just so you guys know, this whole time I've been talking to you on camera, I've been simultaneously talking to Angelo through the intercom and also listening to my favorite music through the beautiful JBL speakers that go inside my helmet and don't have any earbuds, so my ears don't hurt. There's nothing in my ears. It feels normal. It feels like my helmet. And it's, some people might want to say that that's dangerous, but it really is surprisingly safe, and you can hear surprisingly more than you would ever imagine because of the space between the speaker and your ear. You can still hear the wind, you can still hear cars, you can still hear your RPM range in the bikes. You hear everything important you need to hear, but also crisply hear your friends talking to you in the intercom and your music playing through those JBL speakers. So yeah, so these are just my top reasons why I love this freaking thing and why I'll never ever ride without one again. And that goes for my buddies and especially Angelo now as well. And we are just getting to this hunting store. He's got to pick up some supplies for the start of the season, and we figured it'd be a great excuse to go on a great ride. So thanks guys for listening in to this little motovlog. Pretty soon, Angela and I might bring a cool little concept to YouTube. Maybe something along the lines of a podcast, I don't know. And as we work through the logistics, I hope everyone has a great day and enjoyed watching this video. As always, remember, one team, one family at milezero.racers. And thanks for being the dopest crew out there. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and potentially subscribe to see riding videos of vintage BMWs, Hondas, Japanese bikes, and Harley Davidsons like this. We'll get Angelo on the motovlog one of these days. We'll set him up with a camera so he can do a review of his Harley. But this is a little walk around. This is a little walk around of the 1983 R80 RT, and it's mint, rides great. Snowflake wheels, always wanted those. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. Remember, check out the links below for your Cardo, and don't miss out on this special deal for 25% off all items on September 4th and 5th.